So for sprint 3, we had to do the update and draw in the command base, and then for also we had to do the alarm in the command base. So those are my two maps for that. And then we had to, so for the updatable, I'll just go with the updatable because the drawable is very similar. So you call the update register in your game object. So you just go to declaration, definition, whatever. And then it calls the current scene to update register, and then that creates a new registration command, and then gives that to the broker. So the registration commands are on, there, they are in here. So for the update, we got our update registration command, which just sets the manager for the update and the and what I'm updating, and then the execute just calls the manager to execute. So my manager then just registers, it asserts to make sure that there is no duplicates put into the list, and then it, for process elements, it goes through and it calls update on all of them. This is my checked duplicates, and then I clear the storage list whenever I delete that object, so I'm not deleting any of the actual objects. See what else. So this is just the command base, simple. The scene brokers right here. Not too much to show off. Everyone should have something similar. And then we have the alarm, which is basically the same thing for registration and deregistration, stuff like that. But in here we've got my alarmable, which when I call alarm registration, I give it an ID and how long, and then it creates a new alarm marker, passing it this alarm and its ID, and then I set its time to the time that I give it plus whatever the current time is, so it'll go off after so many seconds, and then it asks the current scene to register that alarm, the alarm marker with the alarm marker, and then the alarm marker is just it sets what alarm it is to alarmable, so it's got which alarm it is, and then the ID of that alarm, so that when I call the event, it checks which ID it is, and then it calls that alarm for that game object. Yeah, and it builds, runs the same as always. Right down here we've got so with 3 alarms on the house, so one at 2 seconds, and then one at 4 seconds, and one at 8, and then I also have just some other ones going off, like the ship wire one, and then the one on the ship off at 2 seconds and 8 seconds as well. That one goes off at 14 seconds. And everything looks the same as it always did. And then it also has my deleting the storage down here, so I'm clearing my storage for the alarm, the drawable, and the updatable.